Alright, hello everyone. Today I want to do a video on this right here, which is basically a little concept that I have for a little bit of an improved design to the legend screen. Now, as you guys know, there's Overwatch and Valorant as like two competitors to Apex. I believe Apex has kind of changed their hero or legend design so that it looks very similar to them games, that if you do cross over from the games, you can probably understand what this whole thing means, rather than having like a blocky style like they had before. And so, I'd personally say out of the three games, Apex does it best because they actually have a color coordinated, and you can actually see what each class is. As you can see by the top one, currently it has Assault, Skirmisher, Recon, Support, and Controller. However, with the second one, as you can see, that them little titles are not there, but the colors still are. Which obviously allows for more space, makes it so less space is taken up, but also it's less redundant as well, because the text that actually shows up on the first one, if you just hover over whatever legend you want, just like the same as, the name popping up in the top right, it also pops up what class they are. So I think what they're probably doing right here, like I think Apex, what they're doing is probably putting the classes there for now, and then eventually going to get rid of them and do something similar to the middle image, where it will just have the colors there to signify that they're part of the same class. Maybe it might be separated a little bit, with like a little gap in between each one, so you can tell the difference as well. But I think that might be what they might go for. Now, another thing as well is the black borders around all the characters and the gaps between them as well has been taken out, which allows them to be bigger. That's a massive concern that I hear people saying about the new legend screen when I put a post up comparing the two, is that the character icons are way too small to select. Like if you're trying to see which legend is which, in comparison to last season, it's a lot harder because they have been decreased in size. So the middle image, I have actually brought them back up to the size that they were before. And as you can see, it actually still takes up less space, the middle one, than the one above, because there's a lot of gaps and open space in the one above. And just for fun as well, I made a concept at the bottom for what this would look like after like 6 legends have been added. So I added 1 Assault Legend, 2 Skirmishers, 1 Recon, 1 Support, and 1 Controller Legend, from just some concepts that I've had in the past. And as you can see, it's pretty seamless. There's no real change really. It's very seamless. You can see where the new legends are, just at the very end of them. So I think honestly this new system is a lot better. It looks a lot cleaner, and also it looks even more similar to Overwatch and Valorant in their legends, and how they're presented with like the 2 rows, and there's been no gaps in between. And I think also the one at the bottom as well, well, the 2 ones at the bottom, it just showcases that like just a slight little change can be really good for the longevity of the game, because they can add how many legends they want to add and they won't go off screen, which is what actually happens if you were to add all these 6 characters onto the top version. They go off the side of the screen, pretty much. So yeah, I would like to know what you guys think about this concept. I've been thinking about this for a while because I just think like a slight little improvement to the legend screen would actually make it really cool. But let me know what you guys think.